The BOCC report is sponsored by Jim Marsh Automotive of Las Vegas, Kia, Chrysler, Jeep, and Body Shop.
We received additional backup from Desert Haven Animal Society, so I'd like to request the board formally accept it and then break so we can distribute it and it can be reviewed.
Is there enough for the public?
We will make that during the break.
I'll make a motion to accept additional information.
Thank you.
Second.
Motion and a second to accept additional information. Further discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The conditions at the shelter deteriorated significantly from January of 2018 until I left. And in my capacity, I took care of most of the administrative stuff, but I also helped to oversee the input into the computer, making sure the animals were vaccinated, making sure that they were spayed, neutered, helping with the adoptions. I processed the adoption paperwork. I did all of these things as a volunteer. I was putting in at least 30 to 40 hours a week in that capacity. I must tell you that beginning in 2018, when the new board took over, it took a tremendous downward turn. The things that we did as standard procedure and protocol under a normally operated animal shelter were dismissed by the current administration. So my recommendation to you would be to look at all of the facts and circumstances and really weigh in on the side of the animals who are the ones that are suffering.
It is the same size shelter as it was 20 years ago. And how many more people do we have now than 20 years ago? So yes, there's dogs in the halls in little crates because that is what we do. We also take what animal control brings in and they have designated kennels for them. And so that means we have to put other dogs other places. The kennel has not changed size-wise in 20 years. And our population is 3 times as much as it was back then or more. And I know for a fact because I go down there and I take pictures of the animals to try to get them adopted. They are cleaned every day. They take care of the dogs. They love the dogs. And the cats too. There's the girls that are in there now, they love the cats. That's why they're in there, because they love taking care of the cats. The ones that are out there with the dogs, they'll love the dogs. And we have volunteers, and we do depend on the volunteers because we're only so many people. There's only so many people that are employed because it is a 501c, you know, and we do our damnedest to take care and make sure every animal is happy and healthy.
Make a motion to do what the attorney suggests and that we actually hold this off and do an investigation before we make a decision so that we can justify whatever we do one way or the other.
Who would you like to make the investigation?
I believe that it should be headed by a team from maybe Tim and the attorney and the people at the animal shelter we now have, and throw in a couple of commissioners.
There have been many different people involved from Maddie's that told us they were working on it.
How long has Maddie's been with your organization?
Since August.
And how long have you been in charge of the organization?
Since June. The end of June.
So there were 2 months that we didn't see him, that it was all you.
Yeah, we have to obtain records that had been destroyed before we took over.
Well, this isn't a debate.
Ongoing. If this passes, ongoing, I expect to see a report every month.
You will have a report
or else
every
at the
month.
End of February, you know what's going to happen.
No.
You don't like what I'm saying, but this is how it is.
I
want to
really
see the reports.
Yes.
All those in favor of the motion say aye.
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 Those opposed say nay. Nay. 3-1.